Alright, hello, it is me, Follow Sweet, and today we are continuing with part 3 of Norco. Sorry, the last one got cut off really quickly. Things happened and I needed to step away, as you understand. But today we're back, and hopefully, I'm thinking we'll probably wrap it up today. And I'm curious, what? Oh, I guess it auto-saved on this day. I mean, this makes more sense. Billy or... Oh yeah, that's right, we're at the party. Okay, so we do have a bunch of connections. We're still missing this connection and this connection. And I'm sure things haven't been filled out as much as they could possibly. Thank goodness for autosave, right? I know, I was like, oh. How you been, Greg? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. Sorry about Monday. I had like a slight family thing that came up suddenly. The Sun and Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Wait, is that it? Okay. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or an attempt to calm him. History isn't created by the sympathetic, the soft-hearted, no. Why bend to the will of the weak, huh? Jeez, dude. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. Power, not compassion or goodwill or any stuff like that. I mean, I feel it takes a very powerful person to be compassionate. Because you gotta have a lot of inner strength to care about someone when they don't seem like they deserve compassion at the time. That's great, Bruce. Garrett. I'm a Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? Oh my gosh, he's a Greg! I'm not calling you by your cult name. It's not a cult. Definitely is. It's a place for visionaries to thrive, and tonight we'll leave this world. Yeah, I saw Kenner bragging about that online. Godspeed. There's nothing you need to apologize for, and my weekend was the usual good stuff. Very good to hear. I'm very glad. That toy rocket's gonna explode before it leaves the ground. This kind of has, like, submarine vibes. Engineering is sound. I'm helping launch it. You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. You wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind. To take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Wait! Why do they keep tying the stuffed monkeys together? Or is, like, that's this world's, like, teddy bear? So, like, she's not talking about, like, an actual stuffed monkey. She's talking about, like, a metaphorical teddy bear. Like, just go hug your teddy bear, Mr. Daddy Issues. Weak-minded reject. You're too pathetic to understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. He was gesticulating wildly. Oh, here we go. Because monkeys are cool. Monkeys are cool. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Not chimps, though. I hate chimps. You don't like chimpanzees? Okay, now I'm curious, because I feel like that's a very strong opinion, and I want to know why you have that opinion. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she doesn't join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father. I feel like I did this. I guess I didn't. They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There's a technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purposes of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. I mean, does that mean he's one of them? They're aggressive and awful. That's true, Zero. They are, for lack of a better word, evil. Yeah, they're not exactly... I mean, it's literally... yeah. It's the worst. I mean, they're not great. I've heard some things. She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she's mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts. But Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. A vessel of light that has remained hidden in a lake for decades, a visitor from a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone, distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp. No one's been able to capture the specimen or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. They are killing machines that do it for fun. I feel like that happens a lot in, the Animal Kingdom. I feel like there's a lot of, like, just murder for murder's sake. Like, a lot of like, sea mammals do it. Like, orcas and porpoises and all those, like, dolphins. They can be kind of cruel. Thomas St. Clair is searching for something. In competition with his daughter, he searches for an elusive technology. You believe it's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. I do believe that, actually. I'm glad they said that, because that's what I do believe. Laura St. Clair is searching for something. An elusive technology. You believe it's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. She is... interested in my mom. I'm just seeing if anything else popped up. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here's that something. Your mom saw something in the lake. Here we go. What is it? A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, or a visitor from a distant star, or a hoax, or an angel, or a military weapon, or a drone, or distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp, or something. Laura St. Clair wants it for... S.H.I.E.L.D. is pivoting towards off-world mineral extraction, and Laura believed it holds the key to advanced space travel. She hoped that if she could capture the specimen and offer it to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s regional board of directors, they would forgive her for her many transgressions. Thomas St. Clair wants it. You don't know why, though. Okay. I won't even talk about dolphins or my feelings about them. But you see the correlation. The smart animals do it. I mean, that's... honestly... the worst side of humans is, like, you can see it in animals, I think. And, like, that's why I like the idea that humans have consciousness. And we're able to determine and, like, philosophize about what evil is and what morals are. Because animals don't have morals. They just do whatever they want. For whatever they think happens to be the good reason at that time. Which might just be entertainment. What's a Garrett? We know what a Garrett is. It's a Greg. He doesn't like chimpanzees. I mean, it's not that complicated. I'll make sure I'm not missing anything. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. You made it after all. Lot to take in, eh? How'd you get through? What even is this? It's a party that S.H.I.E.L.D. execs throw a few weeks before Mardi Gras. Been doing it for every year for decades. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left that bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How you like that? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists. They'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty cool idea. You should do live streams. I'd recommend them. Oh, I should have asked how he got here. An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their motion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is robed in a maroon robe. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other a feathered cap. You make your way towards the stage. I'm going to mimic the dance. You begin to mirror the unnatural contortions of the performers as they crab walk across the stage. If I knew they were crab walking, Greg, I don't know if I would have done it. I love Mother Nature and all that. She packs, but I have strong feelings about certain things, like everyone. As you should. As you well should. You begin to mirror. Other spectators dodge you or give a start as you graze the backs of their legs. The onstage performers notice your mimicry. They stop their movement with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The shadow! You raise your hand in kind. Dad? Okay, should I do... I don't want to call them tryhard. I'd rather be funny, because I don't want to be insulting. My child! He leaps from the stage and holds his arms out, inviting you to embrace. If you touch me, I'll sue. No, we hug. You give the performer a full embrace as he lets out a theatrical cry of relief. He turns to the audience that has gathered around. My child has traveled from a distant place to join us tonight. She has watched the deserts burn. She has no face, no smile, no nose, no eyes. They graced her once upon a time. But somewhere along I-40 she left them behind. Just like the alligator she thought she could hide. But the alligator's home has eroded, the bayous are gone. The man who walked the alligator like a dog still died alone. And my child born to travel won't sink in this quagmire for long. That's the... This is basically what I've been doing so far. Because the alligator puppet show that I did? She'd sooner die herself than that. Die in a war, or in a rocket, perhaps. He looks at you and silently whispers. She'd sooner die than stay here alone. Little crabs are the best animals. They are really good. I like them. I like the animals that have bottom feeder type deals, you know? They're like trying to like clean up all the messes of the world. You came to the one last year? When they lit the new tree on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight, but there's just no way to know with all the costumes. Is that why his daughter won't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. Alright, we are going to go to the elevator. I think we've talked to everybody. We've looked at everything. Everybody's judging us. Let's just leave. After I did that crab walk dance, they really... I couldn't show my face there anymore. Okay, looks like it's just this. This elevator is protected by retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. Do you know the effect observed in the animal kingdom known as carcinization? Isn't it carcinoma? Isn't that a cancer? Tell me. Oh wait, but does carcinoma have to do with crabs? Because that's crabs thing is cancer? Like that's what we used to call crabs is cancer? Greek. Isn't Greek for crab a cancer? Okay, I don't know, but tell me all about it. I'm just doing lateral thinking here. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. What you got, Kay? The barking didn't help. Okay, well I gotta go grab an eyeball, I guess. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal! Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find somewhere to lay you down. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like that. He's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude, and now he's gotten into this crap at the mall? I've had enough. I blame his dad. He's always been so cold to Bruce, feeding his insecurities. Like father, like son. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself in his face. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. Can't get over Bruce. What a clown. Just making sure none of the dialogue's changed. To dumb it down for the joke, it is basically when non-crabs evolve into crabs. Crabs seem like the perfect evolutionary form because everything is evolving into them. No way. Can you give an example? I'm curious. This was the individual causing a scene in the ballroom. They're also damn jealous, aren't they? All they want my position. They all want my position, petty bastards. They want what I have. A view from the inside. A view of the light. Oh, screw them! Screw them! Screw them. The drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. I'm gonna grab him. Clever. If he's an assistant to Laura St. Clair, then he would have access to the executive suite. Grab his arms. You put the drunken king's arm over your shoulder and hoist him up. Can I just... Leave her alone, assholes. I'm not even drunk. My dad's an even bigger asshole than you. You know that? I know how to deal with assholes. You're an asshole. You're a real asshole. You're just a fag one. A fag fuck. That's why I'm leaving. Leaving this stupid planet behind. Because it's full of my dad. This is a little too on the point. Wish I could find Mr. Monkey Man before I left, but whatever. No time for toys. I'm true rolled for that. Oh. Mr. Monkey Man? Yeah, it's stupid. Mr. Monkey Man, my stuffed monkey. My monkey. He was my best friend. I also have a monkey, but I don't know where he is. Cause, gosh darn it. Why are you an asshole? He never wanted to say, hey Bruce, nice one. Well, Bruce, I mean Garrett, well, Greg is going to Mars with his Broyce. With his, we're going to throw up with his boys, Sarah and I are. George, I hope we go with Puppy and not John. Because fuck John. Just another daddy to deal with. I still think that we're going to put his... There we go. Just slam his eye against it. You drag the slouching king towards the retinal scanner. The LED sensor passes over his eye before you drop him to the ground. Can I take his cup? Man, I can't even take a souvenir? Now, to actually say what it is without joking, it's when a non-crab crustacean evolves into a crab crustacean, no dog will transform into a crab. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I like it. So it's a non-crab crustacean. Why is it so hard to say that? Crustacean. Crustaceans, because I've been talking like a drunk guy this entire time. That is fascinating. Just gonna start looking at all of her stuff before we talk to her, as you do. Binders containing various internal literature, operational documentation, engineering reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. A binder no different in appearance from the rest sits among the collection. On the viability of operating a server supercluster at the Shield NORCO refining system. Yeah, let's read it while she's here. Well, she doesn't notice me. It's okay. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling source, the NORCO location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management, and the location's proximity to nuclear facilities could result in cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would better serve as a support node for the proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes, GCAE, distributed regional system. Oh, but she wants to be the center of it. Interesting. The storage box sits upon the shelf. Well, yeah, I want to get into that storage box. Do not rifle through my things. Oh, too bad, I'm rifling. The text of the console display lists a sequence of locations, each entry's timestamped. It is, you infer, a description of your movement through the premises. Oh, she knows it's me! Hey! They said she's crazy. There's always a chance she's just frozen there in a never-ending battle with her and your demons. Very true, Greg. The regional S.H.I.E.L.D. CEO stares out at the expansive refinery beyond the office window. There's nothing else, right? So that's it. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. I'd look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on. You don't sleep. You don't feel. Not anything. Vague. Nothing. Nowhere. Oh, who is he? I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime. They beg, but I don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father, so they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here, the flame. I thought it would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine. It still burns for me. I've done so much that is wrong, held out so long just to stay near it. But I've lost my hold, the vagueness, the shadows. The board has had it. The box on the shelf is what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light. I wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. Thank you. I will find my brother. This is my brother's box of things. You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mom's life. Medical bills from Oceaner Hospital. Books on a range of environmental topics. A Dimes discount rewards card. We know exactly where that's going. Don't we, Greg? And other ephemera. Heck yeah, now we have a card. Well, please take the box and leave. I have other matters to attend to. I like how this particular thing she won't let me rifle through, but the other stuff, it's okay. Alright. Oh, and Kay? Don't trust her. Don't trust who? My mom? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scream, but that was very shocking. I was not expecting that. We must go now. No. I'm gonna go back to the letter. He slid the letter gingerly from his envelope. This letter's addressed to my father, Dr. St. Clair. It was as you expected, a series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. I wanted to outlive you, but if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that will be enough. I hope you never find it. I hope you won't. Okay, no delay. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us once that woman's body is discovered. Lucky's advice, keep low profile. Come along, Potts. Goodbye, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway and into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. That was shocking. We have what we've come for, the box of Catherine's possessions, though its contents leave me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what's in it is contained was trash, scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was the Dimes discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would she think to grab it? This puts us no closer to finding Blake. Yeah, dude, let's go home. Let's go home. Card readers? Yes, please. You insert the coupon card into Mary's face. I don't particularly care for this. Mary's Assumption was yesterday, so we had to go to Mass. Mary was assumed into heaven, which is one of the most recent dogmas that we've had in the Catholic Church. Was in 1950, the Pope declared it was a dogma that you had to believe that Mary was assumed into heaven. And honestly, I mean, the Church had believed it for a really, really long time, but they just finally made it official. From within the house, you hear the vague clop of something mechanical. Okay, well, I don't want this in your face anymore. Let's back out of that. Oh, jeez. What's it say? Your grandfather's statue sits in the shadows along the crawl space. And this cat that just never goes anywhere. Where's the kitchen? In the attic. Anything else changed up here while we're here? Doesn't look like it. Let's hope she was a true gamer, because when they die, they respawn. That's true, Greg. I like that attitude. A doorway previously hidden by boxes. Work light hangs from two small hooks driven into the wall. Its extension cord runs into the makeshift ductwork of the closet. A map of Lake Pontchartrain hangs on the wall, decorated with various illegible notes and penciled routes through its network of bayous. A custom-built processor. A wireless signal jammer. What would Catherine need with such an device? Clearly she's hidden this entire room, Million. A dated laptop, its keyboard covered in grime. At the center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. Is that like a splitter? Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. You power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of the oblong plastic device on the desk. A USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. Million is not on their A game, right? She's like, what? Why would this woman need something that is technological? And I'm like, you are a technological robot. I feel like it would be very necessary and obvious. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. An indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers. In distorted bursts, the noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting 140091.zip 3.54 millibytes. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What? Enumerating alphabetical index. K? Please, is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Dear God. Oh, 8 million? Driver update required. Catherine. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array member deleted. What is this? No, please, no. If you can't hear me, please. Away that robot, please. Please get away. I don't know if she did bring Million home, but remember she got rid of Million like 2 weeks before she died? I mean, she did bring her home, you're right. She brought Million home and took care of her. But then like 2 weeks ago, she got rid of Million. And I brought Million back to her. To the mall, through John's Skull, The Garretts have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolator. And then what? Well, no, we know why. Well, now we know why. Show them for the hypocrites that they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This is not a Bayou accent. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. You got any kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? If we're going to try to play those people against one another, it might help. Good point. I'll install one. Well, what? Now we have the install? himself was a man great cunning. He will be to the garrets presently. Okay, hold still. We're gonna go back out. Now that we have this loading thing. Oh good, I'm glad they gave it to us. It's just such a weird time to give it to us. Here, and then up here, and then here. I have a recording device. It's bed. Bruce, you're my boy. And this is where you... Okay, record it if you're having so much trouble remembering and hang on to it until you see him. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come home. Now go on, get out of my garage. Okay, so I think we have that now. Wait. I want it. Hold still. How do I record? Forget what I said already, don't you? Oh, I see. Bruce. Bruce, you're my boy. This is your home. Okay, that's the one I want. So I gotta go through my recordings. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of that one. Actively malicious. Yeah, and her head split open and a thing came out. I know nothing. I was at home making a sandwich. Falls did it all on her own. She was playing NORCO. It was part 3. Part 3! Was it you, Tony? It was you, wasn't it? Darn it, Tony. Ready. Wait, what's his name? Who are we looking at? Bruce. We're looking for Bruce, right? Bruce. Okay, hold still. Are you Bruce? You're Gooch. Garrett, my boy. Pawpaw. You're the only around here who still calls me by my name. The others can't be cruel, can't they? To steal one's name. So cruel. I don't get that last reading. I can't get it. Don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, bruh. I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Look me in the eyes, boy. He squats before the man. Look your pawpaw in the eyes. When pawpaw takes over this mall, he will give you back your name, and the others he will deem Gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, pawpaw. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. Pawpaw smiles wide. John's coming by tonight? Yeah, Pa. He even put a lock on the door to keep you out. That little F. Just record me saying the passphrase, play it for the acoustic lock, and you can come in and out like normal. My splendid child. To record voice memos, first hover over the piece of dialogue and the icon, and then blah blah blah. Okay, good. Here's the passphrase. It's prayers up, boys. We're going to Mars. Prayers up, like wheels up. Did you record it? Just play that for the lock to get in, okay, Pa? Wow. Okay. A notice hangs on the door. It reads, "Attention, Greggs. Ditchman is a repulsive snake who has no place in this mall. Did you see what Da Vinci Code fanfiction does to a man?" It has aggravated his already demented state. Anyone found consorting with him will be immediately excommunicated. Hope I'm clear. Love you all. John. Pitiful little boy. Ah, the Da Vinci Code. Good times. Hey, Gooch. How are you holding up? How are you this evening? Oh, fine. Just wish I had a snack. John says we're supposed to be fasting tonight, but I want to, but it's hard. Poor boy. We must find him a little snack. Surely there's some food around here. That parking lot is an oasis that may sate one's desires. Okay, well, let's go back to the parking lot and see if we can't find any food. Hello? Hey, Keith. Okay, I feel bad about what I asked. I didn't mean it for it to come out like that. Forget it. I just needed a second. Any developments on your end? Nah, not a thing. Nobody coming in or out. In fact, I might call it. Go grab me something to eat. Be seeing you around, sister. See you around, Keith. Oh yeah, potato chips. I saw that under there earlier. That's a phrase I never thought I would hear. I might steal it. Yes, do. Da Vinci Code fanfiction? That's not something I expected to see. I know, not in this game, right? A half-eaten bag of wet potato chips previously sitting beneath... Yes, I would like that. I have a boy who needs it. He's desperately hungry for this, so let's go give it to him. Hey, buddy. Hey, Gooch. Wait, Gooch. Gooch, I got something for you. I know that you are... Yeah, I know. Exactly. Here you go. Chips! Oh, they're so moist. Finally, some real food. What? John told us we're supposed to be fasting. No, thank you. I'd rather much enjoy half a bag of perfectly moistened potato chips. Hey, Grandpa. How are the chips? Do you like your chips? They're delicious. John told us we're supposed to be fasting. No, thank you. Why do they keep repeating that? Okay, they're supposed to be fasting, so I think that's going to be important later. Locked. Okay, good. It's expecting some kind of audio input to unlock it. Remember, folks, a hungry Greg is a sad Greg. It's true, Greg. You can't be hungry. I did it. Door should be open. These hallways belong to the Garretts. Derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John has imprisoned the messenger. Oh, it's a cat? I could see. What is this up here? Hey, buddy. A giant Garrett guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to these profane fellowships. Let us find him and grind his allegiance into dust. Food display. A display of food props made from foam and plastic sits beneath a sigil painted onto the wall. A schematic of a spacecraft hangs on the wall. Each vertical compartment of the vessel is labeled. At the base are the operator's commons. John's quarter sits above this, followed by Petroleum Dream, and then the Chamber of Birds. The Shepherd's Watch crowns the ship. Down the center of the thing is labeled a dividing line labeled Jacob's Ladder. What are they getting up to in this place? It's a monument to arrogance of John, but it won't be his to fly. Oh, that means this old man's gonna try to steal it for whatever reason. That's a Garrett. Okay, how do we know that Bruce is not... Puck, my man! Garrett, my boy, how are things in this hallowed corridors of this exalted place? Oh, good. Everybody's getting ready for tonight's sermon. John will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locked down the mall. I better put my phone away. I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours. Scrolling. It's all I do. John would never enter these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my Garrett. I like your style, Puck. I also like your style, Puck. Okay, so here we got sleeping quarters, A, and loading bay. So let's go to the sleeping quarters first. I want to find Bruce, but I don't know how we're going to identify. There's that cat moving around again. The two Garretts hurl stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles a conversation. Listen in. Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency, but it had no regard for beauty. I liked it when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference. These are valid things to design for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. Yeah, you can all have the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? This guy is a total... I can't stand those types of people. Shirts of blue collars, boxes of blue collared shirts sit on the shelf. Oh yeah, put on a shirt. Dear God, these stink. What are they made of? Velcro? They do itch. Garrett's, how wonderful, how noble, how proud. The two Garretts continue their discussion of Fantasy Horse 6. Man, you still on that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandkid yet, or what? I did indeed. She's right here with us. What? That old lady? Haha, quit. Hey, lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Of course. Obviously. Just look at her jewel that hangs from her neck, Garrett. The jewel of the Magdalene. Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Anyway, keep it up, pup. Let's go fly Jesus' grandkids around in our rocket. Splendid. And what new trickery have you been up to of late, rotten fellow? Pawpaw winks at Catherine. He's handing things to people. I've been doing the same stuff as always, ripping on that bong like it's my job, watching hentai with the boys, putting back some cherry bang pow soda. Slurp slurp, you know how we do. John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. Dude's never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours. Hallway kings, that's what we are. I kneel, I bow. I didn't mean to record that. You don't need to record that. I'm sorry. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us. A ditch king. The thrones of Garrett's are arranged beside those of the fair seraphim in the kingdom of the Lord. Yeah, I know. Who are you handing stuff to? Oh, here's the front entrance. They got the front entrance locked down tight. Catherine rattles the gate. It doesn't budge. Remember, folks, Hungry Greg. You know from playing K that Pawpaw won't succeed. This dude is clinically insane. Yeah, I kind of think so. Plus, we don't know where Pawpaw is. He was in our dream, but that's like literally the only time we've ever noticed him. Alright, let's go back to the sleeping quarters. That's this. Sleeping quarters. Okay, now I want to go down Service Corridor A. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Is this something that appeals to... Oh, there's a camera. There's some people in here. Two little Garretts game on the tiles of the service corridor. Those are the boys that were supposed to let us in. Whoa, whoa! Don't block the screen! You're killing civilians! I'm killing civilians, dude. There's only one remote. Only one remote? Where'd you go? You two were supposed to let me into the mall. I got all the readings, huh? We're killing civilians. Stop saying that! Not us! Me! I am! Are games allowed here? So John lets you play games? I'm gonna record that. So we can arrest them later. So John lets you play games? Owen! Speaking of the clinically insane! Hi, Owen! Hope you're doing well. Did you have a good weekend? NBC's Superstore show with cartoon channels, the Adventure Time show? Maybe. I have no idea. It is a wild ride. Like, Greg was here for the start of it. It had definitely a dramatic transition from this present time to this past time. So, John lets you play games? John wants us to become our best selves. This is me, at my best. You're quite good at it. Yeah, I know. That's because I practice. How often? All day? Every day? The new guys get stuck doing stupid shit like working guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what's really important. Video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. I was going to, dude. Just shut up. Oh, so this little guy is just watching this older guy play. Okay, okay, okay. Jokey. There's a plant. More plant. A wielded steel container garden sits beneath a buzzing LED lamp. The crop is a scattered mix of herbs and winter sprouts. Snacks for Garrett, healthy boys. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. The angelic language. To speak the angelic language, one must first drink from the mouth of an angel. This will cause a temporary madness in the aspiring speaker before removing all internal barriers that imprison one's mind. Anybody want to start smooching angels? Well, the worst thing that can happen to Pawpaw is him dying. We know John is still alive during Kay's time, and we know that the rocket wasn't launched. This is a good analysis, Greg. Better for sure. How are you? I'm doing good. I have a slight migraine today, but besides that, I'm just chilling with you guys, having a good time. I'm really sorry about Monday. I like the little Gregs. They got their priorities set straight. It's true. If the aspirant is blessed with a sufficient clarity of faith, she will at this moment be prepared to receive the language spoken in the garden before the fall of man. But should she inhabit Earth, another barrier will stand between herself and the divine language. The planet is shrouded in a sphere of distortion caused by cell towers and other sources of electromagnetic field radiation. This blight corrupts incoming signals and makes the angelic communication that many of our ancestors enjoyed impossible. I don't know, before cell phones, I don't think everybody was talking to angels. In order to speak directly with God's children who reside in nearby corners of our galaxy, the aspirant must not simply kiss the mouth of an angel, but must travel far from the distortion of the earth. The aspirant must then pray with a pure heart and mind at the foot of an altar to the divine feminine. Only then will the language of that encodes the fabric of our reality become intelligible. Who are the unnamed apostles? The unnamed apostles understand the highly malleable and holographic aspect of space-time and can bend it at will. I know for a fact that I'm the shepherd of this flock because Apollo confirms all that I say is true and real. Well, I don't know about that. I know that Owen's definitely the heart. And for some reason, Aries just got the music, so I guide my righteous sheep. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate it. They are capable of enlarging interior spaces beyond its surrounding architecture, extruding hallways many meters into walls that aren't evident from the wall's opposite side. Floors they delete through a meditative exercise, leaving a void emptied even of time between shape and shaper. This is the gift of the unnamed apostles who have been erased from scripture and whose heretics, and made heretics by those who wish to obscure the hidden nature of Christ. There's some weird stuff going on, man. Weird stuff. Pawpaw the Immortal. Why, the most faithful among the Garretts blesses my door. As soon as we get an angel grinder, that won't be your closet anymore. What'd you do with Garrett? He went in there, and he never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett. Are we not in the house of God? This guy's angry. Asshole. My secret closet. My precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide here in my closet and wait for him to walk by, and then I'll pop out. Surprise! The door is locked by a keypad. Okay, we don't have Pawpaw's key code yet. Apparently I gotta talk to Pawpaw? Oh, wait. How long have you figured these guys have been living in here, Dallas? Long enough to make themselves at home. What do you think? I would say years. Judging by John's third reading, it sounds like they've been at this for a while. Maybe a few years? How'd these knuckleheads manage to hold it together so long? Great question. Do not let their behavior mislead you. These boys are full of zeal. I wasn't asking you. That door leads to my cell. Perhaps you'll find yourself inside it. We'll see. So we need to pit the Garretts against each other? These Garretts, in the boat, you said we should play them off one another. They are a fragile kind. Their confidence is easily shaken. We must exploit their vices, weaknesses, and mistrust in order to free the messenger. The Lord will show us the way. Why were you following me? What is it that you want from me? Why are you following me? You came to me, don't you remember, dear? You needed my help. You've even been following my daughter. Yes? So what? Your children are blessed with the blood of Christ. It is my responsibility to watch over them. It's a promise I must keep. A promise to who? This is so confusing. You're an angel, Owen. Even though you're going through a lot, I'm really hoping the best for you. You always got a good spirit about it. But don't be apologetic about Monday. You had stuff to do. We respect it. You guys are the best. The Gregs are my people. Don't get it twisted. I ain't hurting you guys. Oh, what? You're not hurting us? Greg, come on. You're not going to give us a little bit of Greg guidance every now and then? A promise to who? A promise in a garden many lifetimes ago. You've lost it. How would you know? How would you know about any of this? I know where the blood travels from the old world to the new and down the Mississippi River. The Cajuns carried it with them. This is something your father knew. My father was a con artist. If he convinced you he was a descendant of Christ or French royalty or anything else, he was hustling you. How do you think I got this blessed ring? Your father understood the purpose of myth. So you knew my father? I encountered him. I knew what he spoke was truth. Whatever he told you, trust me, it was all lies. He showed me the ring. The fake ring? The one he stole from a pawn shop? Need everything be so real? The synthetic has its place in the order of things. I'm not going to tell him he's lost it. That just seems rude. For sure, past the worst of it, we can celebrate. Never really appreciated mental health until this past week. Aww. I know. I feel like... How long have you been at your current job? Congregation. Oh my gosh, Greg. How long have you been at your new position in your current job? Because I know changing to night shift is definitely takes a toll on you. Oh. You're insane. What good is sanity in a world like ours? It's nothing. But I have started eating properly and my body is feeling better. Yay, good! That's a good first step. Started June. Okay, so June, July, August. Yeah, it usually takes about 3 months to kind of like get into a groove and feel good about it. Because sometimes when you start something new, you just don't feel... Especially when you start a new job, you kind of get out of sorts and you don't really know... you can't feel good about what you're doing because you tend to like make mistakes, or it's a whole bunch of unknowns that you don't know what to deal with, or like the tempo of your life is different, and it can be frustrating. So I'm glad you're getting through the worst of it. Okay, I still don't know where Bruce is. How would I figure out which one is Bruce? Garrett? Atrium. Hey, Papa. You got any of that stuff from last time? I could really use something to take the edge off. My energy's bad in here. What is it you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear your mind and widen your eyes? For that, I must venture to St. Somewheres. Or perhaps something that will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your papa must visit Left Rainier Park for such stuff. Or is it an easy, restful sleep that you desire? If so, Santa Claus will have what you need. Shit, Pup, that all sounds great. I'll take any of that stuff. The divine stuff, the Santa Claus stuff, just whatever, man. John's coming! John's coming. You wanna come up? You wanna come? There she goes, so fast. John will be here soon to spread the good news. Where are your shoes, Garrett? John says you shouldn't wear shoes. Oh, there's like a mosquito that is literally just trying to eat me. To be honest, because I was sick and couldn't eat, I think my body did a detox from sugar in the middle of it, which was brutal. Ooh. So you were like, no sugars? Yeah, that is rough. Because that's like especially when you're sick, like it's an easy source of energy. Oh gosh. How long were you sick for? John said you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the Desert Fathers. But he wears shoes. No, Papa, John goes around barefoot, just like us, just like you. John's delicate little feet, poor little baby, he wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, then you can see for yourself and see. He will make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish as to disobey him. Like who? What blasphemers are you talking about? Why, the new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral right over there? Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. Yeah, but my hair is much nicer, much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guards the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should, straightened and at the jaw as John requests. The new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. Man, you're the weirdest one here. No sugar, but I struggle to drink like 500 milliliters a day. Oh my gosh, I think it was all mental triggered. This is a message to the folks at home. Be good about your mental health. Oh, and I'm so sorry you were going through that. I didn't know it was so bad. I'm glad you're through it. Like, good on you for pulling yourself out of it and trying to take care of yourself. Because honestly, like, sometimes that's kind of what we have to do. It's no one's going to take care of ourselves. But I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. But I am glad you're feeling better. I struggle to drink like 500 milliliters a day. I mean, especially drinking. You need to take care of yourself. We're fine now. So we party. Don't let me ruin the mood, people. Okay, I won't let you ruin the mood. Not that you'd ever ruin the mood. I do feel like I'm always like, oh no, something's wrong with my babies. Not that I consider you my babies. You're just like my good friends that I care about, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I also do feel like I'm your fussy aunt every now and then. It's like, oh, and are you taking care of yourself? You should drink some chicken broth. I don't know. Get some electrolytes in you. Maybe go for a walk. Vendor. Hey. Flannel ass. Why does flannel ass sound familiar? Flannel ass? Garrett? So you're into this stuff too? I was running this booth before the Garretts moved in. But it looked like fun. Cool shirts. Would you like to buy a phone case? Got a real nice selection. Only $5 a piece. Sure. What do you got? Been meaning to pick one up. What you got? Oh, yes. I have lots of cases. Which are you interested in? Frog, Kisses, American clearly... Oh, okay. We get to pick one, guys. We're gonna buy one. He sold the hot dogs. He did! You're right. Greg, your memory is fantastic. Girl, so I haven't slept properly, and I ate carbonara before bed at 10 and slept 8 hours. So God bless carbs. Oh my gosh. That's like a sleep of the dead. That must have felt amazing. Alright, guys. Do we want a Frog, Kisses, or an American Patriot? Not to be directed, but carbs saved my life. They do, man. I seriously, like... I do this carnivore diet periodically to get on and off because I have like skin issues and stuff, and the restricted diet where it just like I have like I don't know, my skin just falls apart desperately if I start eating like wheat products and whatnot. Not that I'm like I don't get sick, I really don't. I just deal with like inflammation and issues that I don't like to have to deal with. American Patriot! Oh my gosh, really? Both of you? Oh. Gonna do it. Never forget, commemorative plastic for the true patriot. Only $5. Would you like it? Yes, absolutely. It's been decided. Are you gluten-free? No. I mean, it's not like, well, sorry. When I'm on the carnivore diet, yes, I am gluten-free. I basically just eat dairy and meat. And it's good. I just feel, it's crazy. Like your joints, nothing is inflamed because you don't have any carbs in your system. But I will say, every now and then, it's good to go like on a carb bender and just eat like donuts and stuff like that because I feel like sometimes you need to like replenish. So, but I'm not doing it for actual like health purposes except for personal. I've noticed the difference that it has in my like personal like day-to-day health feeling wise. So here you go. Would you like to look at another? No thanks. Come back soon. How much money do we have? Did we spend? We have $39! Woo! And you know what that means, guys. Time to put on American Patriot. Never forget. It's a little on the nose. Wait, when they say never forget, in this timeline, did they also have a 9/11? That's okay. Hey, buddy. He's blocking the door. Beyond that door is the messenger. We must access it. Hey, buddy. Oh, good. The ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett. John doesn't want you around here. You keep showing up. I'm going to have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to worry about John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. Like hell, they're here for the same reason I am. And what reason is that? Because modernity is cancer. Drugs, consumerism, porn, addiction, algorithms, hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all that stuff. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust my boys, I wouldn't be standing here right now, I promise you that. Those Garretts, they will only disappoint you in the end. Okay, wait, hold still. We need consumerism. Consumerism. Porn. I need to get copies of all of this. And drugs, I think it was. I can't scroll up. This irritates me. Now, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue. That's all we care about. What's behind the door? The cathedral. No one's allowed to enter before tonight's ceremony. Not even you? Nobody. I don't even have the passcode if I wanted. They say you can get the code by reading John's scripture, but I can't make heads or tails of it. What's tonight's ceremony? No clue. The Garrett's at the Ark. They say John found something in the lake. That's all any of us know. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, let's find a whole bunch of things that tell them that they're bad. No. We're gonna go back. This place sure has changed. I didn't mean to record you. I'm sorry. What do we do about the... We know what to do about the guard decorating. Hello, American Eagles! I love carbs too. Don't get me wrong, man. Like, this is how much I love carbs. I went to Costco and I got 2 packs of muffins because I was like, let's just have like a last hurrah. So like every day for a week, I had a muffin, maybe a muffin and a half. And while they were extremely delicious, like joints started, I'm old, like guys, I'm getting old. So like joints started hurting that they shouldn't have. My skin was falling apart. Like my keratosis pilaris was picking up. Like I just felt woozy and sick and bloated all the time. And I've been back on this like carb diet or no carb diet for like, I don't know, 5 days. I just feel so much better. Garrett, those are all of my favorite things. So it's true. The thing Super Duck wants, it must be behind that door. I think you're right. So what do we do? It's like the guard said. If he didn't trust the other kids around the mall, he wouldn't be standing here. So we need to find some way to undermine his trust. The old man suggested sneaking recordings of the others with that phone of yours. Show that guard really what they mean. Seems like an airtight plan to me. Okay. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna spend all of my money really quickly. We are gonna buy all these. Yeah. Yeah, give me the frog. It's my favorite case. It's Happy Little Frog. Only $5. Would you like it? Yes. I think if I buy all of them and give him all my money, he's gonna talk about consumerism. Sure. I would love some smoochies. A case for lovers. It's decorated with hearts and kisses. Only $5. Would you like it? Yes. Romantic. I'll take it. Here you go. Do you have any more? No thanks. Weird selection. Thanks anyways. Wait. Yeah. That's it. There's no... That's it. So we spent $15 for no reason. But it's okay. Okay. So here we go. What is it that you desire, my Garrett? Something to clear the mind and widen your eyes? For that I must venture to see somewhere. Or perhaps something that will open the heart to the divine presence of God. Your papa must visit. Yep. I'll take any of that stuff. Just whatever, man. I mean, that sounds pretty damning. Let's record this. Thank you. Let's go through here and clear out all the recordings that I did on accident. Prayer marks. We gotta keep that one. Bruce, you're my boy. I know. I kneel. I bow. Delete. We're killing civilians. I mean, that kind of sounds pretty damning. This place sure has changed. The new Garrett does not wear... Okay, yeah. Let's capture this, guys. I think maybe we have to get this guy something. That doesn't really sound damning, but we're gonna keep that just in case. As soon as we get that angel grinder, that won't be your closet anymore, understand? Garrett's in there, I know it. That doesn't sound very... These guys, though. The new guys get stuck doing stupid shit like working guard duty and gardening. The true Garrett's video games. Yeah, that's pretty damning! King prawn and mushroom curry or southern fried chicken wrapped with lettuce and avocado. Okay, so I'm allergic to shrimp, so I don't really know too much what prawns taste like. But that does sound good. Like a fish and mushroom curry sounds amazing. Honestly, though, because we're being full freedom America, I would say Southern fried chicken wrap. It's appropriate for what is going on right now, Owen. So I appreciate that. Maybe you should get that instead. Kill the little man with the shorts. I was going to, dude. Just shut up. Which one is Bruce, though? Do we know anything about Bruce? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. That's all I do. That sounds pretty damning. That sounds pretty damning. This place is empty. Okay, so now here's the thing. Do we go and find... I have to cook that one, but fine. You have to... You know how to make fried chicken? I don't even make fried chicken. We know that he looks like... And that he works for S.H.I.E.L.D. He's the king from the party. Is he really? How do you know that that's his dad? Them alive, fresh from fishing boats back in the day. Aww. Let's insult him first. What? I told that little creep I'm growing it out. What the hell does he want? I can't grow my hair any faster. Let it rest. Gosh darn. As I said, dear Garrett, these others aren't who you think they are. Whatever, ditch man. That's just one Garrett out of many. I still trust the other guys. I'm just gonna break this poor guy's heart. He thinks he's part of the crew. And it is not. Oh. What? He really said that? Damn. Well, whatever. He's still a teenager. He'll snap out of it. The older Garrett's no better. Pretty disappointing, though. I'm not gonna lie. It will only disappoint you, dear Garrett. I won't let two bad Garretts shake my faith. I got one more for you. I'm sorry. I might be high, but I remember the King's dialogue was tagged as Bruce, and his friends were talking about him being in a cult of Greg. Dude, you have such a good memory. Who said that? The sniveling Garrett with the sword? Bong rips? Hentai? Soda? So they're all back there getting stoned and watching porn? No, can't be. These are my boys. I trust them. I'm sorry that these Garretts have hurt you again. This sucks, man. But that's only 3 of them. Oh my gosh. I have to, I guess, see if this other one is worth it. This guy's just scrolling his phone. Yeah, so what? We all use our phones. Sure, the timeline's poisoned, but that's how most of us found John. They'll have to do better than that. We'll play the one about the drugs, but I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. And that don't mean nothing to me. Okay, so I think we need to go... Oh, there's that cat. I think we need to go find some drugs. As you know, we're supposed to do. Front entrance is locked down. Sleeping quarters. Rear exit. And I also wonder, how am I going to get Pawpaw's number? Can I? We need to go to... the park. We're gonna go to the park. Oh, this is nice and pleasant in a random house. There's a drug seller here. A drug seller. Clearly, I really don't know. I don't use drugs, so... This happened 20 minutes ago. I don't have good memory. You have an amazing memory, Greg. We need you. Hello, Elijah. 1v1 Pawpaw. Alright, let's go. Getting in. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Another cat. Oh, good. Why does this have, like, Slender Man vibes to it? And then we go in here. Paw, what are we supposed to do? The urinal is nearly full, but otherwise well kept. Should it... I don't think it should be full. A lovely and inviting fixture. Oh, good. Pawpaw's peeing. It's taking a while. Do you stream only here or on Twitch as well? I do have a Twitch channel, but I only stream on YouTube now. Because it's convenient for Owen and Greg. And also, Twitch confuses me sometimes, and I don't like the ads. You guys don't see ads on these streams, do you? Okay, well, now that Pawpaw... And now it smells full. Now, but it smells foul. Great. That's great. I'm glad. Here it is. Because the OG Slenderman definitely had this kind of building in it. Nope. The place where the wild things grow. Just give me a moment, won't you? I must collect something for my Garrett. A gift. A gift fit for Garrett. He will be so pleased. Yay! Well, glad we did that. I want to pet the cat. I want to have a good memory from this place, as opposed to just bad memories. And there's nothing in this park? Can I take the psychedelics? Twitch was the worst. I wish I started on YouTube. YouTube is much better platform. I like it. I'm thinking of transitioning to YouTube as well. I mean, honestly, there's no ads, which is like the nicest part about it. Like, I don't make any money from it because, I mean, I do it just to hang out with people that I like. Twitch has been, and to find new people that I never knew existed. Like, all of my lovely friends from across the pond. You're across a bigger pond, and then there's a smaller pond that everybody else is across. Where are you from, Lightshoe? Twitch has been in a nosedive for the last 6 years. Really, has it? I mean, I also like the fact that YouTube stores all of my videos for me, which I feel kind of bad about because that's nice that all that is kept there and I don't have to keep track of it. Alright, we're driving. Driving. Alright. Holly Grove. We have to go to Saint Somewheres, I think. I'm very close to be able to affiliate, but I'm seriously thinking of going to YouTube. I'm from Argentina. Yay! That's like my favorite part, is meeting people from everywhere. What is it like in Argentina right now? Is it cold? Okay, so as an affiliate... Oh yes, Owen is an affiliate. Owen's way popularo. Switch now. Yeah, he would know. That's the resident expert on Twitch streaming. My stomach still doesn't feel right. The small group continues to gossip. The man working the door tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. What kind of cooking recipes? What's good with you, Ditch Man? Everything is good in my eyes, but nothing is lovelier than the Ninth Ward in the evening time. Hey, if you say so. Kenner has its charms, but lacks the whimsical outfits of these old streets. Uh-huh. Bells inside. Oh, it's Belle. Okay, we're not gonna talk to Belle just yet. Can we talk to anybody else? Someone bombed the bathroom. I have to use it so bad, but it's just not worth it. Girl, I know that situation. Looks like Belle's the only one I could talk to. Hey, Belle. A disinterested spectator leans against the bar while watching the dance floor. We used to... Payouts don't be that good. Well, you might be more popular than I was. It's winter here, but today is kind of warm. Oh, winter! Oh my gosh, I can't wait for winter to happen. I keep willing for fall to happen, so I wear my Uggs periodically just to show the 80-degree weather that I don't care. But the percentage Twitch keeps is ridiculous. We used to have some stream VODs where me and the boys played, but they deleted all of them even though we had the option turned on to save them. Yeah, exactly! On Twitch? I don't plan on making money with streaming anyways. I want to build a community, that's it. As you said, it's awesome to play and hang out with people online. It is nice. I had a cute community, but nothing on this one. I know, I feel bad. I just feel like I never supported you as much as I should have, Owen. I don't know, YouTube just seems nicer. I feel the same vibe from YouTube. Love when you're in UGG season. Of course it was on Twitch. True. Yeah, I mean, you could go back and see so many crazy videos. The F? Paul, you bringing mall Nazis around here now? You're mistaken, my belle. These are not Garrett's. Greg's. They're not Greg's. You didn't, but it's fine. I didn't. No, it's not fine. I am very sorry, Owen. I should have supported you more. I'm still waiting for the return of the king, aka Owen Ben Smith. Nah, I was an annoying streamer. No, you weren't. Follows Nightborn video, leveling videos, hit with everybody who visits this channel. Sorry. Sorry for your recommends, yeah. No, but as a friend, I should have supported you, Owen, and I do feel bad about that, and I'm sorry. And I hope that if the next endeavor that you try to engage in, I will support you for that one. Girl, you had stuff on. It's okay. I know, but I do feel like you guys aren't just like my streamer friends. Like, you're legitimately my friends, so I don't want to be like, you know... I still get that Nightborn video. Catherine looks down at her shirt. I'm not... This isn't... Mall Nazis, F off. We just work retail. Beat it before I have my next drink. Yes, yes. But you have any drugs? I said go. Alas, Garrett's must go without his bump tonight. Oh, so should I not have put the shirts on? How do I convince her that can I take the shirt off? Probably not. Alright, well, now we gotta go downtown to Santa Claus. We're gonna run out of money. Nope, we're not. Okay, good. Downtown. I get the same VOD recommended from Follow over and over and over again. I'm so glad that you guys get to get those recommendations. It means so much that I am like a perpetual annoying mosquito in your recommended. I just want some peace and quiet. Sick of these puppet people. Same, girl, same. Hey, Santa Claus. Anything else to click? No? Okay, okay. Saint Nicholas, ho ho ho. Pup, you wretch, you F. You old immortal F. Effer and mother. Ho ho ho. Are you here for that good stuff? That good nasty stuff? Huh, pour it in my mouth, pack it in my throat with your rotten hands. No. No. No, you wretch. Santa jingles his bell towards Catherine. She gave my dollar away. My dollar. She did. Papa looks at Catherine with overwhelming disgust. Did you give his dollar away, dear Catherine? Did. Sure did. I recorded myself saying sure did. Papa spits into Catherine's face with the cackling delight of Santa. What the F? Tries to grab Papa by the collar of his drenched garment, but it comes undone in her hand. What an awful callous thing you said, Catherine. Every dollar is Santa's dollar. Yeah, pump, sure is the truth. Let's go. Let's just go, you selfish, miserly woman. I feel like I'm being beaten up. Don't be silly. I legit get notifications to my Twitch streamer friends and I'm like, nah, not today. I know, but for the past year. A lot of people are usually busy when I stream or super tired because I stream at 10 p.m. Yeah, I kind of like it because I get to stream during the day so that you guys, because the time difference is much more forgiving if I stream now. As I said, you should have given Santa his dollar. Yeah, timing for me was dreadful, and scheduling for me, I was like, no, it's true. It's hard to be like, here's a consistent time for this to work for me, especially when you're working the hours that you guys work. Okay, well, at least we have some drugs. I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth. But we do have some drugs, which, I'm glad we do have them now. Okay, another thing is, I want to find Pawpaw's code. And I don't remember how to do that. Let's get rid of some of the bad ones. We don't need this one. That one didn't work. And then there should be a... Oh my gosh. We're gonna give drugs to that one kid. Why? I keep saying things that I don't think I should say. I don't even work a lot. I'm just lazy. No, but having to maintain a consistent schedule. I mean, you guys watch me. You know how, like, completely and utterly inconsistent it is. But it's like, you know what? I really want to hang out with everybody today. I feel like I am missing some stuff, but I don't know how to fix that, so... Let's go find some druggies. I got some stuff. Hey, so you got any of that stuff, pup? The stuff you're talking about? Give the green baggie. Here you are, my boy. Something to open your mind's eye. You're always coming through, pup. A little something psychedelic will help you through the evening. It'll help me see God at tonight's sermon, you know? Honestly, don't think I could stand these other Garretts while sober. Oh my gosh, it's full? Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, I'm sorry. I take it back. Take me back. No! Oh my gosh. Let's empty our phone real quick. I mean, I should have known it was full, but... we can't get rid of that one. But we're getting rid of the Garrett. And we're getting rid of this other Garrett. And this other Garrett. And this other Garrett. Okay. I hope he says it. A little something psychedelic. Yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. Hopefully this is all you need. You got more recordings? Breaks my heart to hear that shit. I got more recordings for you. I'm sorry. This is the slowest scrolling. What if I can't make it any faster? No. Cancel. Cancel. Play. Are you serious, dude? Yeah, timing for me was dreadful. I'm just lazy to do stuff. I should start editing your VODs like I said I would. You guys video editors? No, I just do it for the Vine. No, I do not know how to edit. And that's honestly why the streaming actually worked out better for me. Garrett's over there tripping for the sermon? Whatever. Everybody knows how he is. Pisses me off, though. Just pisses me off. Yet again, a Garrett has disappointed you. How much more of this are you able to take, dear Garrett? I don't know, man. I'm really starting to lose it. Now, you know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously while everybody else is a creep, a fuck-up, a stoner, a loser. I said the F word. I'm sorry. I grew up poor, okay? I didn't have shit growing up. All these degenerates around here come from money. I wanted something good. I'm tired of always being alone, but forget these people. I'm not going to space with these clowns. Plus, my mom's making roast beef tonight. I don't need to be here. And F you too, Pawpaw, freak little dude. Peace. Good for him. I feel like I have improved that man's life dramatically. Okay. It approaches the keypad. We don't know what it is. We're going to clear out of this. The Garrett Garden said the code can be deciphered by the Johns. Okay, so let's just make sure. Yes. Dismiss. You managed to get that big Garrett to leave, but the door he was protecting is locked behind a keypad. He mentioned that the code is hidden in John's readings. Okay. Let's go to the readings. I want to one day have videos of me farming and cooking on YouTube, but I think I will need an editor. First reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. Sorry, I'm just quickly scan this and see if anything sticks out. I mean, it can't be the whole 12 thing again, right? We're gonna write these down, though. 1, 2... Actually, let's do that real quick. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 6. Oh, okay. So yeah, it was those 3 numbers that we got from before. Door should be open. Let's check. Breathe, Catherine. Salvation awaits beyond this door. Did I do everything I wanted to do? I feel like this is very... Well, I wanted to find Bruce. Darn it, I really wanted to find Bruce. Oh, I do not like this. Ugh, I hope this doesn't flash forward. I think Bruce was probably in that closet, maybe? There it is. Take care, guys. I'm gonna hop off. Thank you for stopping by, Let You. Appreciate it. I would love to see you farming and cooking, Owen. Catherine holds her arms out to the thing as it draws nearer. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Dallas offers his hand, but it quickly recedes. Super's right. It seems to like you. The messenger has sought her for a very long time, it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It is a vessel of the divine, and it will lead us to a better world. Where is this better world? There is no way to know. It will lead us. I'm just here for the money. I'm here because it pays, that's all. The monster bird is as much as a fool as John to think that he can imprison God's light. This message that it carries is no one's but yours, Catherine, and when you are gone, it will seek your kin. Why? What does it want with me? What animates your faith? What do you see when you pray? Shakes her head. When you gaze into the eye of God, what do you see? A kind of infinity? A map? A maze? Who do you think she sees? Do you think she sees her husband or her children? I think so. I would love to see... Oh my gosh, yes. I think what you should do, Owen, is plan for one, do all of the filming, and like give yourself all of the time in the world you need to make one good video, and just document how long it takes to get through it, like what the best parts about it, and like make a journal as you're doing it, like what parts about it did you like when you were doing it? You know what I mean? And then like, how long did it take you to do the editing? How long did it take you to do the planning? How long did it take you to do the actual execution? And then just kind of make a study of it and be like, okay, I know if I want to do this again, this is how much time I need to put away for it and how much like effort I want to do. I think you should do that. I would love to see you do that. And you could process, you could like record the like put it, I'll make a channel for you in the Discord and you can be like, this is what I'm doing. Because honestly, I've wanted to make videos in the past too, but I don't really want to like put the time and effort. And also I'm scared because it's a big unknown, right? I don't know what I don't know. So like, you know, it's something new to step into. But if I watch you do it, then maybe we can see, you know, the effort and time it takes. Fully will want to make it cinematic, like hour-long and artsy. Yes, you should. I think playing like, oh, I can't do it yet. I need my farm. That's true. But you can do the cooking. Catherine would probably see her children, in my opinion, but it's her choice. Because Blue died so long ago. And she wants... Her children are currently alive, so she probably wants them. Okay, like, I see them. Yes, the blood of Christ fills their hearts. You're insane. Enough. I've heard enough of your lunacy for one night, and I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. Let us go and bend John's ear. There's cookies. I want to grab the cookies. Why is it so Catholic? That's the part I don't like about it. Is why is it... There's so much Christian symbolism here. And a crucifix. Not my favorite. Here comes the little dweeb. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look how disgusting, slimy like a salamander. Garretts, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making a sign of the cross. Why is it so... I don't get it. We bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape like a dove upon him, with a voice said from heaven. Oh. I know that people take the Bible and like misinterpret it all the time, so this is like nothing new. It just feels so blasphemous. While on an excursion to the Ark, I witnessed what we have long awaited. I was blessed to observe an egg filled with the sublime illuminated chrism of all the faithful. It was mine to behold. What a stupid ass. Not his. Yours. Yours, Catherine. Is someone talking? I'm going to need everybody's attention. It appeared to me in the sky, a dove of pure light, but circular, as is the halo above the head of the shepherd of God. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. I can't wait. Okay, Papa, maybe don't be so violent. I would want a nicer kitchen. Well, I think still do it to give yourself like an idea of how long it takes. Like even if you just make one for us so we can see it and then we force you to post it because we all want everybody to see your amazing cooking skills. More people need an outdoor kitchen than an indoor. I don't know, an outdoor kitchen in England? Okay, whoever's talking out there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. The Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp behind the wall, the Holy Spirit descended upon the sky to rest upon my head, and how splendid it is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. He will never more doubt. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the furthest corners of the accuser. I think it's really, like, convenient that these people built up this religion and then this magical orb just showed up out of nowhere. Excuse me. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. Would adore one for the summer. I want to see Ari renovate a cabin. I know! You guys should both take on these huge projects and film them so that we can enjoy it. They will shine a beacon and guide us home. Any questions? No questions? It's a pretty big deal. Okay, so I thought this was going to be more like a check-in type thing. This sounds really cool, the egg and stuff. Sounds super cool. But I wanted to ask about the new uniforms. Are you freaking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know, I know. I just... No one else was asking anything, so... This new uniform sucks. We're going to space looking like this? Like we work retail? Really? Just say it. Nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with the new outfit. Dude, you're such a freak. You're like a wild spirit from another dimension. Why, thank you. Yeah, you're like some kind of hellspawn. Yes, thank you. Garrett, you okay? You're looking off. I don't mind you guys. Everything's just kind of everywhere. Well, we're all just one thing, Garrett. What is happening here? So that's it? We're sticking with these shirts? I'm with Gooch. I thought we'd be wearing dope robes like John's got. Yeah, bruh. Or maybe Templar stuff. Like armor and stuff. Exactly. Powerful stuff. Shut up, please. All of you, just shut the F up, idiots. You want to LARP around dressed like knights? That'd be tight. You wanted me to call you all Garrett. I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms? I got uniforms. We are an aesthetic community. All the Desert Fathers wore garments of hair. We don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks cool. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Pawpaw strikes to attention. Vanity? The old man laughs to a point of shrieking. Woohoo! Who among us has not seen the selfies of John? It's not even John's selfies. It's the selfies of John. Or you could never release it, and when you explode in popularity, you can have a little treasure hunt for people to find your first video. That's true. I like that plan. A secret Easter egg. So Pawpaw has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come with his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, you fool. You abducted it and are now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Pawpaw turns to Catherine and whispers, Go, now, to my closet. There is a key with which may exit this mall. The foolish, pathetic old man. On the code is a keypad. The code? Do you have anything else to say, you deranged loser? Go, and listen closely to what I said. I've waited 2,000 years. 2,000. 1 sacrament, 3 descended. The messenger seeks only 1. Garrett, do something. Okay, so it's probably 2131. I really hope 2131. No, yeah, that's not it. I have waited 2,000 years. 1 sacrament, 3 descended. Messenger seeks only 1. Wait, am I missing something? It's 2, 1, 2,000. Oh, okay. Is it long enough for that? Oh. Oh. Thank you, Zero. Oh, I was like... Oh, there is a Garrett in here. Oh, it's the cleaning closet. The aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. Must have been once upon a time. Bed of straw partially wrapped by a filthy cotton blanket. How long you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? Long time by the look of it. Who was here first, John or him? Good question. Probably this guy. A battle mace is mounted to the wall. What in the hell did he use this thing for? It's plastic. Seriously? It's fake. The youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. why they would have me pray to it. And then... I'll let this guy out in a second. A paper scroll. He rubs his fingers over the sheet. Just seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe there's something on it we just can't see. Wouldn't put past this guy. Catherine, pray before the child through the eyes of John. Oh, I thought I did. Patient in your prayer and wait. Oh, that's awful. Catherine, it's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I prayed deeply while waiting your arrival. The outcome is never subject to doubt. You, here, the messenger, here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return to you in the stars. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I have left you a key, my most favored boy. I hope this kid is... Oh, I'm sorry. Make sure there's nothing else. The kid is... Oh my gosh. A decorative wine cask is made with a thick vinyl material. It has a price sticker partially torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. Yes, it seems like someone's in there. I actually said that code at the bottom of the keypad also. Really? I think now's the time to tell you guys about the UI. Like back in good old days in Outer Wilds, the game actually showed you all the passcodes on the bottom when you found one. No way! Really? The hell is this? Another acoustic lock. Hold the button here to speak into it. What did I say? Kill John. Soon they will be my gear. Do I have anything from him? Oh. Can I record this? I'm sure that's an actual word, I just don't know how to say it. Scrolling down. Oh, hey, buddy. You doing okay? What the F? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Relax. We're not gonna hurt you. Where is he? He's not here. You're safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys. I have keys. Just move. Effing move. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Well, I guess that was the key Papa was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Me either. Let's go. No, I want to find the Bruce. Did I get a key? I want to find Bruce. How do I find you, Bruce? Hey, Bruce. So you just hold in the left muscle and swipe when you have on the phone. Oh. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. We got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to the super duck and collect our money. I didn't see anybody that I could talk to. That I could give it to. Oh, well, I did find that, but I was never able to give it to him. And that explains why he was so depressed and drunk in the current one, because I was never able to give it to him. I'm assuming. Southern fried wrap was the shout. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Can't wait. Okay, let's go to Super Duck Town. AKA Eagle Wholesale. Can't wait to see this thing again. Hey, Super Duck. There it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to secure. It was the complete pain in the... Oh, yes, yes, give it to us. Delicious. It's ours. The ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already, we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you've both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky. Not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. We've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money. Go home. Forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Didn't the present John have the ball again? I might just remember again. Didn't the present John have the ball? I think so? Hey again, kid. I'll leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. You lucky I passed by when I did. Where am I? You in my place of business on Apple Street. Padu, I guess am I K now? What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house, and inside when I hear a scream. I'm running inside, the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. Had to empty my clip just to slow it down. Thank you. Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. Millions still alive? I don't think so, kid. Millions back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Millions St. Clair unit. The company's bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They didn't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be, listening, watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his whole life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turn around he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. That's not true. She did what she could for Blue. Well, it's always more complicated than it seems from the outside. When you don't love somebody, there's really no way to let them down easy, is there? But anyhow, the way I figure it, Catherine been trying to make all the heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use a robot as a, a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Show that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so she let a spy into her house. Don't do this to me again. I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows me. I'm LeBlanc. Lot to take in, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress, but where the hell's your brother? You still ain't found him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. Well, I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else. No telling what. At least she's done causing trouble, or so I hope, but we better be sure. Best thing to do is to head back to the house, check on the bot, and see what we can do. We can find out about your brother. There was the answer machine on the desk, screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped a phone. Found it on the ground back at the house. Toilet's right there. Splash some water on your face and let's roll. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why would I do that? What? That's where I keep track of all the dead bodies I find. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking, kind of like a treasure hunt. What is happening? I am probably going to have burgers with bacon and cheese, but no bread. The one thing you can learn from this, always trust Greg. One day, it might just save you. I called it the first stream when it was revealed that Million was a security bot. It's true. Toilet's right there if you need to wash off. Yeah, no, thank you. Place next door complains they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them look the other way. Ain't like I'm making you watch, but I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. Lots more I could say about this hole. Hell, I could stand here and talk to you about it all day. No, you don't need to tell me anything more about your hole, sir. I appreciate what you've done so far. That's all I need. Stop touching that unless you want to see me clown up. Million was a spy? LeBlanc believes that Million was a spy for Thomas St. Clair planted at your home to keep tabs on your mom. Wow. Purdue PI. This is getting to be too much. Figures after Catherine died, she'd leave a big mess behind. You keep your head on straight, alright? We're going to find Blake. Then you can skip town again and forget this place for good. Hell, if there's room in that truck, I might come along. I trusted Million. Like I said, I never trusted her. Not for a minute. Figured she was just a set of eyes for Thomas St. Clair. Wow. Okay, well. Hey, it's someone with a turtle. This seems lighthearted. A man wearing battle armor emblazoned with a red cross crouches over a turtle on the sidewalk. A name tag that reads Garrett is fixed to the man's armor. Oh, they went with their armor gig. Okay, so he either kitted them out and agreed to give them armor, or what you doing? I was just... Who the F are you? That's the ugly one. Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my co-workers, and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Why are you here? For work, I guess. What kind of work? Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga. Or no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, stuff like that. Sounds cool as shit. Oh, I mean, it is. It's really cool. We're blasting off into space to meet up with fellow Christians. They live on a moon that orbits Mars. Where'd you get this costume? It's not a costume. Why does everybody keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Soldier? What do you fight? Scum, mainly. Scum? Cokehead hipsters and punks who hang out downtown calls Nazis. You know, if you had to fight someone, I feel like that's a good thing to do. Also, another thing. Remember when I said we should find out what your brother made the picture of the ball... When your brother made the picture of the ball of light, I think it might be another one, and they captured him because he saw it. As opposed to him seeing the same one. That's a good point. They said they'd come pick me up before launch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, what's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We're supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Because they think they know, but they don't know shit. They think everything they do is morally superior, but it's not. They just make the world worse, but insist they're making it better. I don't want to be in your club, okay? You people are uptight losers. Stop calling me a effing Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, man. I'm just a guy. I'm Caleb. I mean Garrett. I'm just Greg. Okay, so this is Caleb. I didn't mean to record him silently responding. Have fun with your turtle, bruh. I will. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, hold still. Why? I have the ability to... No, it's still K. No, this is Kay's phone. He gave me Kay's phone. I don't think we need this anymore. They didn't give her the rest of the money, though. Like, she has, like, 0 money. Okay, we're gonna put on Crouton. Because heck yeah, we're gonna put on Crouton. That is complete. I only got 82 quack for that. Where's the quack? Quack earned 82. Okay, 82 quack. But I only have $5. I guess 82 quack does not equate to real money. I thought there was like a I thought it was a transfer rate. No hard drive connections available. Or head drive. Okay. So confused with this game. Yeah, so I am flipping flat between 2 different characters. So I am currently playing Kay, and I have Catherine's phone. So I'm now back to playing the original character that we were playing, not in flashback with my mom that I was just doing the whole mall thing with. Are wandering around NORCO. There are young men wandering around NORCO wearing plastic armor and names that say Greg. The Gregs. Greg, you have your own bubble now, so I'm glad that that's there for you. I think I may have said the wrong thing. I want the snow cone stand to be open. Okay. Floodgate Tavern. Oh, we're reporting to you live from the Shield Oil Refinery fence line in Good Hope, where a cargo moving machine is ablaze. I did that! It is believed that the unit burst into flames after colliding with a flare stack. The oil pirate known as Lucky is wanted in connection with this incident, as well as a string of other arsons across the parish. He is considered armed and dangerous. That dude been blowing up all kinds of shit! He has been. You have anything to say? What's Brett doing following you around? Need me to call the police? Oh, I hate accidentally clicking that. Nah, we're pals. You say so. What, Gus? You think I ain't got no friends? I got me all kinds of friends. Alright, Brett. More friends than I know what to do with. That's true. Candy. We're gonna have to buy that candy soon. Because we already bought the fuses and we already brought the dog food, but we have not bought any candy yet. So, cigarettes, liquor, and candy. One of these is going to be purchased soon-ish, I bet. Oh, Lucky's not here. Damn it, Lucky. I miss you, man. I miss you, Lucky. Lucky was the best. Lucky was a bro. We got through crazy shit with Lucky. Way I found you, I came in right here through the front door. Took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming till I climbed up in the attic. They had a ladder that went down through the attic into a closet like a damn haunted house. I got down there, saw the robot had its claws around your neck, so what I did was I kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. Robot's face was all opened up and she had shit, I don't even know what it was. A big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I already had mine drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. She whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up that ladder, but I managed. Let's go and make sure that robot's still there. Maybe have a look around. Is he evil, Greg? Greg, what are your senses? What do you think? Is he going to be evil now too? So those crows are probably spies as well. new messages? Miss my monkey. Could you name the top 3 best characters in this game? LeBlanc and Lucky have to be there. Absolutely, 100%. Shooting off orbit into Mars. LeBlanc is a bro, he ain't evil. No way, Jose. Okay, okay, good. I'm glad that I can trust your instincts. I don't know if I want to go back down here. Oh, she is here. That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Don't even look, Kay. She just don't think about it. She wasn't who you thought she was. I won't touch her. You run your fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There is no life left to the machine. Oh, Million. We went through so much together. This is military-grade signal jammer. No wonder I can't pick up no service at the office. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. Oh, sorry. At the center of the table is a cheap plastic electronic device. Okay. No Wi-Fi connection. Okay, well. What kind of gizmo is this? Drivers corrupted. Device requires update. Kate, get me online. This answer machine kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. I don't want to get it set up to the internet. Take someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Need me to handle it? I think I'll manage. You unplug the signal jammer. It's like, you may not be able to handle this, princess. I'll take care of it for you. And I'm like, I think I can do it. That thing should have a connection now. Who put the jammer there? An anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning, critical I/O functionality has been deprecated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic website. Head drive client? You got one of them on your phone, Kay? I don't, but my mother does. Catherine Madeira. Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. Kay? Enumerated items. Kay, I'm speaking to my daughter? Catherine? Yes? Don't fuck with me because I'm drunk! Face enumeration module conflict detected. Can you, attacked K? Attacked K? You talking about Million? What is Million? What are you talking about, Kate? What the hell? We even have this conversation! You pull the phone from LeBlanc. Wait, he had the phone? Why did I give the phone to him? What are you? I am Catherine Madeira, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2R V1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry, I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. Oh, that's because I put these memories in. Greg, do you remember? These are the memories that I put in. Tell us what you do remember. Last. There, in the chair, while I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Super Duck. About Super Duck. Super Duck is the version consciousness of Duck. What that? Please rephrase. Kate, why was you going to see Duck? I was going to see Super Duck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw in the lake. Kay, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? We better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. About me. You are my child. Is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. Okay, Catherine's memory drive is plugged in this thing, but the moment you turn off the jammer, I bet some robo-thugs will jump if there's a reason it's there. Yeah. Or they were trying to stop her from being able to talk. They didn't want her to be able to talk to anybody. But that means they would have had to put it there. I don't know. Please specify. What do you mean by Blue? He was your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark. I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? Oh. Well, because her memories are so disjointed. I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me to not die. Did I die? We need to find Blake. What happened, dear, to my son? Blake's missing. Blake is missing? He is lost? His face is a shadow. Kate, you know where he might be? Blake is missing. This phone broken or something? That's enough. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. I think Duck's probably dead. The gym was put there by the mom. It just makes more sense. Yeah, you're right. Because why would they need Million as a spy to come through here to find it, if that weren't the case? Let's go to the backyard real quick. Make sure there's nothing out here that I can grab. You know, tools, anything, trucks, house, backyard, front yard. Let's go to Dimes. Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold still. Mind map. Million was shot in the face. After discovering your mom's head drive, Million attacked you, LeBlanc. LeBlanc was passing the house, heard the commotion, and rushed to help. He shot her multiple times, destroying her processor. Million. Yeah, Million did things. How do we connect the head drive to Blue? Are all of these things supposed to be all connected? Because I don't think that's the case. Troy. We never did fight Troy. Yeah, sorry, one second. I gotta talk to my party member, LeBlanc. How you holding up, kid? Should we go see Duck? I gather we should. That's about the only sense I can make out of what that phone was saying. Garrett. 2 teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears his name tag that reads Garrett. Okay. Let's talk to the taller one first. This must be them co-workers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business, he regards the teens. Happy Halloween, kids! You look like a couple soda cans. Get off my lawn, bitch. Wow. So y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're dissident Garretts. Alright, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell's Duck? That's what I'm asking you. Deus Vault, mother effer. Excuse me, boy, getting a little fresh? Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate. I don't know. I mean, I think this was the one that was playing the computer games. Or the video games. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I just... Silence, Garrett. I can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent turns towards LeBlanc. Ready yourself for death. Should we take out the little one first? Did I just shoot him? Memories. Oh, fuck this shit. Just what in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Duck. Now I'm worried. Oh no. Hey. Hey Duck. Clay. You around, bruh? Why do I keep accidentally hitting that? I bet you can show the voice recording to the kid now that you have Catherine's phone in the present. Probably. Old man ain't left the house in years. Hell them little kids do with him. Let's just clear out some of this real quick. We still have... Hey Bruce, you're my boy. That's all I really care about. Okay. Duck slouches in an office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulder and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops. Wake up. His eyes slowly widen. Brett? He attempts to smile. Duck, what's good? What's good, detective? You don't look so hot, Clay. We gotta get you some help over here. Just taking a little nap is all. Them little creeps still out front? We took care of them. How about you, Kay? You ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yeah. What'd you find? A forged discount card that unlocked a secret room in the middle of the house? Bruh, Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think much of her. But that was a costume. A costume that she wore. She were clever. Always hiding something. What the hell's going on around here, bruh? What them kids was doing outside? The two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right there. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it was beyond me. Thought I'd lost it years ago. Figures it come back to find me. What is that? Maybe you was having a night out. Maybe. What is that device? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier has my brain sitting in it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself the Super Duck, the one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems like more or less broken now. Tell us more about the intruders. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Where'd they go? Don't know. Couldn't even guess what this is all about. But they mentioned your mother, said they have her. They have Kate? How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket in River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? You think I know, Brett? What about Blake? Did they say anything about him? Nothing about Blake. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. What were they asking? Asked me to talk to that drive. Interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock or no, a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I don't want a thing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they'd figure it out on their own because they sure left in a hurry. It was so chaotic in here. I didn't know what was going on. All of them was just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. The whole thing seemed like a bloody mess. Like nobody was in charge, and then suddenly they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Oh, I bet Paw killed John. Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figure that monster, and then Paw asked them to come, because Paw was the one who knew that I had the orb, and that I'd taken it to the duck. And the duck had destroyed it. The super duck had destroyed it. Stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe that they thought if they did, they could find whatever it was they were looking for. That part's easy. It's got my name on the thing. That's enough about the intruders. We'll get you help. No, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way in hell I'm calling. You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad the way I am right now? It's been this way for years. You getting bent out of shape about it. I've just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. You want to help me? Come drop by from time to time. I will, Clay. I will. Good. That's all I'm asking. Is there anything else I can steal from your house? Not that I want to steal, but I am going to take it. This looks like the gizmo Kate had. Where did everybody start getting these things? And nobody wanted to tell their boy Brett. You think I'll hook up to your phone, Kate? Same as the other one? Oh, great. I can't wait. Is Paw playing the role of John? The Gregs like him better than John. I would agree. That's what it is. Okay. Super Duck is a viral fork of Duck's consciousness created by the same neural versioning clinic that your mom visited before her death. The head drive that once hosted the version somehow escaped Duck's possession and spread like a network virus. It eventually manifested itself physically into the Duck describes as a monster. It contracted your mom. Your mom was conducting research for the monster known as Super Duck shortly before her death. Super Duck. The Garretts may have Blake and my mom. You found a note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. I found a note? Duck also overheard them mentioning that you have their mom. You found Duck's hard drive. They originally find the original head drive that spawned... You managed to find the original head drive that spawned the monster called Super Duck. Oh my gosh, guys. They are in a state of disarray. They left his house in confusion. There's a breakdown in leadership. They left in a hurry, which suggests they found what they were looking for. Still don't have this piece. Just please don't release Super Duck. Oh, I'm releasing him. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime state in terminal state. Lateral negative 30.063. Can I record this? Longitude. Them coordinates way out in the lake. Your truck got gas? Think it'll be able to take us a little trip to the front lake? To the lakefront? I'm ready when you are. Oh, I have a truck. Forgot I have a truck now. And I still have my mom's ring. Oh, okay, can't do that. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's went back to sleep. Okay. Well, I didn't want to leave before saying goodbye. I should turn the light out for him. Wait up a sec. What's that on the table? Oh, okay, you're not gonna let me forget this. A scribbled letter sits on the desk. Never thought things would get this effed up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? You don't think? Then he tossed John's head in the water. What in the... John's eyes? They weren't his. They were glowing. I'll never forget it. That's what I thought. I thought Pawpaw looked wrong. I think Pawpaw's actually a robot. All the Garretts at the Rocket been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere around, but the lake is so full of sediment we can't see anything. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. That right there is the closest thing to a lead we got. That dead lady's kid just might be your brother. Oh no! Bruh says they was looking for a head in the lake somewhere around the coordinates it listed. We'll get this figured out, kid. This kind of thing they pay me for. What was Duck's head talking about? It was spitting out coordinates in the lake. Closest thing to a clue we got. Okay, yep, you're right. Oh my gosh, everything's coming at me fast, guys. There's a head in the lake. Oh, the Garretts are looking for it. That's the head in the lake. Okay, okay. The Garretts are looking for a decapitated head somewhere in the lake. Okay. And theoretically, it's John's head, right? Hey, well, you should go to sleep, dude. What time is it over there? Just slow down. How you doing? I mean, I'm glad to see you, but it's pretty late. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed up here. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp up just the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. I bet they got one we can borrow. What kind of music is this? Oh, there's a boat! Just partook in a deadly sin, gluttony. I'm gonna die. Tell us everything! What did you eat? Freaking love the Chinese buffet. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. What did you have? It's 10:25, just like here, PM. Is that late for you guys? Hey, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Doin's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass, and that's the Interstate 10 pass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to about getting to ride in the boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. Okay, here we go. Lots of things to touch. Love touching all of the things. Here we go. Notice board, Unit A, Unit B, spillway. And this guy, a man fishes from the dock. Hey, evening. That your boat? Not mine. Believe that boat belongs to the camp. So they got one of them keys inside one of them units? I suppose they do. Let's go pay them a visit, Kay. See if we can get a key from one of them. You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy? Sure I know Peachy. Sure I knew Peachy. What do you mean you knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it in the news? Peachy been dead a long time. Maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead. And he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Oh gosh, there is some sad and just things. Plate 1, sushi. Plate 2, dim sum, freaking delicious, by the way. Then the warm food, then dessert, then more sushi. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude. He say anything about me before he died, Brett LeBlanc? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't because he was mad at me, though. The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who's got the camp now? Why was LeBlanc so upset about how Peachy cared about him? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. Alright, here we go. To the Ghost Bayous. Let me take a quick look at this map, right, so I can get my bearings. Yeah, alright. I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branch. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out of the lake. Peach's camp was the only building left standing. That's what we're at now. Trepagne's Pond is just across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. Then you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt into the swamp in the process, killed off a lot of the trees. That's how we ended up with the Ghost Bayous. Them just some old bayous without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run out of ground. Weren't just the government's fault, though. Long time ago, they used to log these swamps for timber, left scars all over the place, like the logging wheel. The reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big pool boat right there in the center, going in one direction, then one another, like the spokes of a wheel. They call it a pool boat because they'd hitch the trees onto a big rope, and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. They had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin up to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then down here is a lower suction canal. A lot of people died here along the canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branch. They got people to go scuba diving in there looking for treasure lost in the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. And it looks like somebody stuck a note on it. Okay, lots of reading. Every time I hear dim sum, I think of parody song from Fregend. How are you? I'm great. I'm just now really hungry. It's honestly a banger. We need to have another Musical Monday, and you need to make sure you remember that one, because we need to hear that. Okay, here we go. Got shells? Rangia clamshells. Yard full of them. Stay in Laplace. Call or text. Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats with short and long-term options available. You can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before New Year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I want a snack pack. Whoever been raising my traps is going to die, brah. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter. A name tag of Garrett pins a hand-scrawled letter to a board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett, again with these little dudes? Meet us at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People have been posting about it online, driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming out from this way, the only route is through the Ghost Bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see blinking lights. Those mark the locations of the portals. When you drive through them, it's like snorting that stuff ditch man scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, bruh. The Ghost Bayous will appear for you. Good luck. What on earth? What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them blinking dots. The one at the logging wheel is blinking really fast. The one at Travener's Pond is blinking slow. Move your phone around to see it. Well, yes, I was going to do that, LeBlanc. We have to go to all these places? I'm assuming. This was supposed to be a shortish game, guys, and I feel like it's very long. Girlfriend by Luna. Girlfriend by Luna. Wink, wink, wink. You should put these all in the music suggestions ones. We don't have time tonight. A digital novel, really. Oh, and I totally get Sung Tzu Young, by the way. She has a fast metabolism. I've solved it. Legit, she's me when I go for it. Annoyed at her metabolism. I know. I like people with fast metabolisms. I'm jealous. The Garretts have a meeting at John's Pond. How you holding up, kid? What do we make of the map bulletin board? This one right here? When you held up your phone to it, it showed blinking dots. No two dots blink the same. I don't know what to make of it. Did you pass your phone over the whole thing? There was a letter pinned to the map. Little that might be worth a read. You know I'm asking myself the same question, but here's what I think. I think that little dude named Garrett kidnapped your brother. I think they came to the lake looking for something. Maybe it was the head they mentioned at the note they left at Duck's place. Maybe it was the coordinates of the distress signal, the one that Duck's gizmo spit out. I ain't got the whole picture pieced together, and now I got another note, the one left on the board. Okay, let me write down a message, or a note for myself. So we're gonna write down a description of the types that these dots are going. Logging wheel is, I'm gonna say fast. And then trip is solid. Like it's not moving. Oh no, it's just slow. It's actually slow. Okay, slow. And then are there 5? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4. Interstate is solid. And then I'm going to say the lower suction is irregular. 2, 1, 2. I'm going to do 2 and then dash. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Well, time to keep talking to people because that's literally all we do in this world. I was like, I really like stories. Maybe we should just get like a shoot 'em up next time, guys. Maybe trans-Korean isn't such a bad idea. Oh, Ari, you're so bad. My grandpa had an old wheel. He used to play Euro Truck. Now I finally have it and I'm playing Euro Truck. Kind of disappointed that when I drive into Malmo, my truck doesn't get stopped by bandits and have its wheels stolen. True, just the wheels. You don't loot it? Unrealistic. Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible. Alright, let's go to the lower one first. It's B. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not doing to get anybody's attention like that. You gotta whack it with it. Knock fast. Open up. We gotta use that boat right quick. It's okay with the rental. It's ours. Bruh. Let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for her brother. You got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help, but we need that boat. Good luck. No, knock again. Just keep knocking until we get a key to that boat. We'll get sick of it eventually. Hey man. Lord help me. If you need the boat so much, why ain't you using it? This isn't any of your business. We're trying to save lives here, as are we. Save lives how? Through research, which this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Please, I'm begging you to quiet down. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susie's ex-husband, he bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. He buried one of them under my mom's house. It's over there I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. Been using them back at the office. They old ones, but they still hold a good charge. This is all nonsense. I can't lend you out the boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it. Be indefinite. We got coordinates for some little gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call? My partner duck. So, yeah, a little buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, an answering machine, I guess. It keeps spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? That it's got a stressed out node, bruh. Something's getting stressed out in the lake. Where are these coordinates? They in the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right. And you two are just going to boat right up to it. Sure, boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it ain't safe. What other option is there? It isn't safe, Abby. Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck? Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay. Good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy look familiar? It's Dallas! I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That sure help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What you need? Take this. Hold it before the node. Press the little button. Think we can manage that and return it to us. That's it. That's it. Yeah. The boat key. Give it to them. Oh, he's got his little tie on. Dallas reaches the key to you as he looks you in the eyes. A glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Settled, I suppose. That's right, it is. Images cycle across the screen, basically, from the lake. He is using bamboozle, and it was very effective. I know Dallas has been a buddy, but we shouldn't help these guys. I mean, what is it? Did you get me my reading? What's this all about? I've been following the evolution of the Superduct network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. We believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse. It's even affecting the local wetland habitats. I have reason to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to exposure to one of these nodes. Okay. My research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. We've been studying these wetlands. Who is your colleague? Why would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy years ago for transcript fraud, and plagiarism, and harassment. She had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence. It was my mom! I once co-authored a paper with her on the fence line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests at the region alarmed me at first, but in the end, I think her motives were laudable, and I believe S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that Superduck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night that she was exposed to the Fat City node. Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. I'm sorry, Dallas, but this is a reality we must come to grips with. You killed my mom. A man in a trench coat and an elaborate bow tie stares at the carpet. What's up? What's your role in this? I don't feel like getting into it. Been running jobs for Super, that's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money is tied up with Quackcoin, and now, with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. So I take whatever work comes my way. Aww. Stay safe. There's something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean, just keep your wits up. Okay, well, thank you guys for the good talk. Superduck is dying? Yep, that's what they said. It may have contributed to my mom's death. I mean, she did basically... I don't know. She was exposed to the white orb, and the white orb ate it in front of her, so maybe it released radiation? Let's go to the top floor. I want to talk to them. How am I supposed to know? We got a boat. Nice little flatboat. We got the boat. We got a boat. Look at that. Works. Let's take us a little ride. You heading into the lake? Yes, sir. You done much riding out there? All the time. Then you know what it's like. Lots of the land is eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. The ghost bayous? That's right. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Once you pass beneath the interstate bridge out there, it's hard to tell the eroded land where all the dead trees fell from the open water. You might run into prop over submerged cypress trees, might even get yourself stuck. Strange boys with the name tags have been coming through lately. They seem to get through the bayou just fine. If you got a sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. All kinds of stuff is hidden in the lake. Don't be shy about jumping in the water. You'll see some weird things down there, but it's just a trick of the light. Don't pay any mind. Been swimming in these bayous on my left. If you got an alert from that sonar, dive in and see what it's about. Okay. Let's do this. Dabba-doob. Okay, ghost bayous. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. The other came from the app on your phone. It was something put out kind of signal distress. Looks like there's one coming from Eagles Pond. Both sets of coordinates are past the ghost bayous. We want to get there. We got to figure out how to get through the ghost bayous first. I'm going to loosen my tie and relax. Okay. Sonor's going off. I figured something down there in the lake. Why don't you dive in and find out what it is? Okay. But be ready. That man on the pier said it's wrong. Got ghosts down there. Putnam dove in the water and drive a pylon when he was building his camp. Said he saw his dead granddaddy swimming around dressed up like a race car driver. He tried to swim after him and got sucked down a hole and ended up in a pizza restaurant 20 miles away. Glad it's off my off hours. I'd hate to see something like that happen with the kind of hangover I get. How do I dive? This game is bonkers. Wait, hold still. As you fall into the lake, you watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There is the sound of cars rushing above you, and then there is the sound of your descent, and then there is nothing. Wait, I gotta read what you guys are saying. Oh, I missed so much. If I could get an eaten camera. Plethora of fried shrimps, though. We shall see you tomorrow. She'll send a face reveal. Ooh! I want a face reveal. But you sound like you had healthy stuff, so you'll be fine. I always get spotty with it. No, you don't. Oh, and you look so good. F has Bob Trust. What is happening? One, I wonder what you look like. Don't. I have been debating going to a Bob again. You too, Susan. Kim K got one and it's highlight so nice. Edna mode. Anna Wintour, the girl from Lazy Town, looks so freaking good. I am not getting a Bob. The lake and all its sediment is infinite in its silence. It holds you captive, and you are unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of the headlights cut across the bridge in the erratic cadence. All at once, the explosion of sound punctuates that volume of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shock wave that releases you from the water's grip. The truck is sinking quickly, unnaturally, as if being pulled magnetically down from below. You swim down to the vehicle. The headlights kill as you approach. The cab light flickers on. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. The driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. The cab fills quickly, cutting the lights. You pull open the cab and swim into the You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. You feel around desperately, your lungs screaming. The cab lights awaken again to reveal an empty vehicle. No one is there. So this is the slow one. The light blinks twice, quickly, and pauses for a moment before blinking again. Oh wait, where the heck are we? We're at the beginning. I think we're at the interstate. So that's solid. I think we're at the interstate. Yeah, I think this is considered the interstate area. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's the interstate canal, so this is lower suction. So let's go do lower. That's 2 dash. Okay, so you dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. The pilings are driven deep into the silt where planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp are coagulated into something whole. You swim to the lake bottom and float beside this discretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, slightly opened. You swim through the window and discover that there is no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the walls shake. The foundations of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain ripping across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate the furious sounds, and in the small crevices of silence there are screams. There's a door to your right. It leads onto the balcony. Along the walls of the living room are many framed tin types of seemingly random moments as if captured by accident. With each burst of wind, more of them crash onto the floor. Among the images is a hand waving, scarcely recognizable for a blur, the underside of a table, a clutter of shoes, a centipede held out on a napkin. As you make your way to the center of this collection, you find a picture of your mom. She's young, and her hair grown past her shoulders. She's not smiling, nor is she angry. The world outside is a maelstrom. Water laps at the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch the willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into an insatiable purple sky. In the distance, figures hug the crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among those so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around a tree and is holding to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest current the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. LeBlanc waves from the boat that idles near the bank. You good, Kay? He shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. A light awakens from somewhere in the depth. The light pulses slowly. So this has to be the double dash. Yeah, that's it. We did it! We're so good. Oops, sorry. Oop, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see what I can get into, you know? Like, is it worth it to try to go into some of these things? Where do I see how bad the boat is? I did not hit that. Don't ever go boating with me, guys. I'm just saying ahead of time. We do have to go to the pond. Or actually, let's go to the pond first. Ah! Can I... There's no, like, boat damage. So this is the slow one. You cash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water surface. Sorry, one second. I've got to keep up with you guys. Your hair looks so nice. It's literally true, though. You're not wrong. I'm just trying to be humble. Aww. You're so cute, Owen. I can tell by the way Owen types in chat that his hair is absolutely amazing. He does. He has amazing hair, and it's curly and it's thick, and yeah, it is true. It is amazing. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water surface. You sink deeper into the bayou in this way until at last you emerge on the other side of the water, where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. The contours of the galaxy are alight in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. I watch this swamp from the treetops every night, but I never watch the water. He says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures whispering amongst themselves. The whispers are about you as well, are above you as well, in the invisible crowns of the cypress trees. You're one of Trepanger's children, aren't you? I am. He waves his hand to the others and they begin to move up to the bank. Tell him to rest easy while he can. The man joins the rest of the assembly and they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. Okay, so this is the slow one. Alright, that's it. Is there anything over here? What I really want is another alligator phone case. I worked really hard for the previous one. Ugh. We're gonna have to go all the way down there if we can. We're just gonna go. We're on a trip in our favorite boaty ship. It's just so narrow. Can we make it? Is it too narrow? Is it worth it, guys? Absolutely. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is something here at least. Hello? Bruh. It's the pig man. I always thought Duck was pulling my leg. Can't believe I'm seeing him with my own eyes. Duck says the fishermen around here bring him gifts so he can't steal a fish off their line. Can I dive? What happens if I dive here? Plunge into the silence and sediment of the lake. You exhale to sink deeper. Within a moment, you touch the silt and debris at the bottom. You find nothing of interest as you cross your hands. You kick up towards the pale light of the evening. Okay, it was worth it though, guys. It was worth it. I'm glad I got to see the pig man of the Louisiana Bayou. Because frankly, if I didn't expose you guys to that, what kind... Are we talking about barotrauma? You did? Oh, Greg. I am down for like 4-man barotrauma. Would you guys want to do that together and stream that? I'm claustrophobic. Oh yeah, we can die together. Okay, well, let's not expose anybody to anything unpleasant. So, you know, we'll keep spitballing ideas to play together. You plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a felled tree. You struggle to free your arm, no luck. As you pull, the tree pulls you back until at last its force proves the stronger and begins to drag you through the flotsam and foam. It's impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden, violent moment of force pulls the tree into the night air, and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine spitting smoke into the sky. The branch sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on top, which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing among pirogues, axing wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal. Some pull the felled trees to the edge of the canal, while others paddle from danger to the towering trees crashing into the water. You rest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A 4-man stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox at his side. Madiri, don't slow down now. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks further. The shovel floats towards you as the water reaches the roof of the pool boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom, and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow even in the depths of the water. The light is solid. Shovel that coal, girl! Shovel more coal! More coal! Yes, give me that coal. Have a good one! Good night, Owen! Alright, girlies, I gotta go to work. I have some have a fabulous rest of the stream, and thank you so much for stopping by, Owen. You're the best. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you feel good. Take care of yourself. You deserve the best. Alright, well, hopefully we're all good now. Okay, so we went all the way down here. We were here. We were here. Oh, but now the bayou is revealed. Okay. Oh, you'd think there'd be a reward for getting into that. Nope, can't get in there. Okay. I just don't want to miss any secrets, you know? I probably missed a ton already. We tried to get through here already with no avail. Yeah, so that's the bayou. That's creepy. I think we've seen everything. Where the heck are we going? We're going towards... There's John's Pond. Duck blinds. We're gonna go here first. Okay, but let's go back here first. We're exploring and seeing if we find another ping. I love sonar pings, and if I can get treasure, particularly a phone case. Look, I'm a shallow girl, and if I can get another alligator phone case, I will. I guess it's supposed to be spooky. Phone case? No. Hope you guys don't mind me doing this. Maybe we can get more pigmen action. I'm sure you guys enjoy pigman action, right? You're too full to look it up. That is like such... That's like very much... I know that feeling. Oop. Ah. Why is the music all weird and creepy? You haven't got... I haven't been looking at the radar. Do you think I missed anything? Okay, now I gotta see where we are, because I have no idea. Okay, I mean, we've missed a little bit of stuff down here. Every time I hear a banjo now, though, I'm always like, I know what good banjo music is, and this is not good banjo music. I've been ruined by Outer Wilds. Okay, so we pretty much... I think we kind of covered everything. Oh no. Gosh, name am I looking at here? Yeah, I mean, clearly it's an eagle. Can we take a picture of it? The arm on the display meter oscillates a moment before flashing orange and settling near a 45-degree angle. Hello? Looks like someone tore its eyes out. Okay, well, I think we got a reading out of it. You want this? No. It's still question mark? What do I have to do to it? Well, it's not opening. mean, I don't know what else I have to do here. But we'll come back to it, it seems. I mean, I got a reading out of it. Maybe I'll find more things to do with it on my way back out of here. Okay, duck lines. Oh, it's the Garretts. Oh, really? I hope we get Bruce. Is Bruce in here somewhere? The 3 Garretts guard the pass. Their tonsures robed. Their tonsures, robes, and smudged foreheads awaken something in your memory. Oh my gosh. Why are you guys tonsured? Well, what's that thing? A playset? Yes, it's my little playset. What did it do? Whatever I wanted to do. Hey, how I get one of them name tags. I like them things. It's too late, we're out. Just feels like you got pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know, like I got street smarts. More like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. But I feel like we'd be in the same band on the road together. We'd get off on the tour bus and people would be like, who's that guy and his little freaky friend? I don't know. I've already been around you 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do this stuff more often, bruh. Hang out like this. I like how this guy just literally charms the pants off of people or overwhelms them too much with, like, too much dialogue. I'm leaving the planet tonight. Well, when you get back then, y'all my kind of people. Same with you? No more getting through this way. Ditchman's orders. Unless you're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? Messenger? That's right. The big round thing with the juice in it. What? The thing that Jesus lady stole before she fed it to that big effed up bird and they both died? The thing? Why are you even here? Kid, you gotta break this down a little bit. Why? You're clearly not the ones Ditchman was talking about. Why am I wasting my time? Ditchman? Yeah, Ditchman. Our new daddy. Well, we're looking for my brother. Cool. You know a guy named Blake? Little loser guy? Clothes don't fit right? Dead lady's kid? Oh yeah, Jesus lady's kid. He's over at the Ark all tied up like a pig. He's alive? Yeah, Ditchman's taking good care of him. He's fine. You hearing this, Kay? We gotta get through. They're holding your, wait, we gotta get through. They're holding your, I guess, brother. That's where that was supposed to end. Okay. We await the bearer of the messenger. Ditchman prophesies that she will pass through this very bayou with the messenger hidden in her pocket. We will radio him after she leaves so that he may prepare her throne. Oh, okay. That's what I have to do. I should have known, guys. I should have known. Sorry, I gotta leave. Get back in the boat. We gotta go back in the boat and talk to the eagle with my robot head. It's a weird game, guys. Weird game. Bluesgrass has its perks, banjo-wise. Alright, here we go. Well, yeah, that's me. I'm here. I have that. The arm on the display meter oscillates for a moment before flashing orange and settling on 45. My gosh, what else do I do? I don't really have anything else to give it. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of stumped. Okay, I'm here, and it's... Oh, like head in a 45-degree angle? let's look at the map real quick. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to dive? Oh, I have to go here first. That's what it is. I have to go there first. How have I missed that? On the road again. I have a terrible memory, but we're on the road again. The barotrauma stuff? I'm excited about it. If we can get, if everybody, I want to do something, if we're going to do a play together, I want something that everybody can do. So if it's something that, Owen is squeamish about, I definitely don't want to make him do something he is unhappy about. We have to go get the eagle's eyeballs. How experienced are you in barotrauma? Because all intents and purposes, I'm going in blind. I have played like maybe 3 different like quests. I haven't gotten very far in it. I just want to know how much do you know about the game. But I have like, I do know that people have to be working in, well, I don't know any of the plot behind it, but I do know the mechanics of it, if that makes any sense. So one person's going to be in charge of like the reactor, and one person needs to be in charge of like steering, and one person needs to be in charge of like arms. But then you also have like the ship is falling apart all the time, so like while things are attacking you, you need to like fix the reactor, but you also need to be steering the boat, but you also need to be shooting weapons, but then you also need to be like attacking things that are now inside the submarine. It's pretty amazing. 2 beads of light shine from the direction of your branch. You make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. You pass your hands over its soft, almost gelatinous flesh, the distinct ridge of a nose, the firm, unmistakable texture of teeth, glowing eyes hardened like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. What you got, Kay? A little treasure from the lake? You hang the head from its sloughing tangle of hair and display it to LeBlanc. Dear sweet mother of Jesus! The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? He taps his fingernails on one of the eyes. Them eyes ain't human. He presses his thumb onto the head, and the 2 glass-like orbs slip easily from the eye sockets. The head is entirely without eyes. Alright, playtime's over. Now let's take a closer look at the big-ass bird. Okay, yep. The road again. Hey, buddy. No, not my cat phone. Here you go. Oh, I bet when that thing ate this, it died. Bro, what? That bird just puked out a floating ball. Mr. Peachy used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. The hell's it doing to you? It's almost like it's giving you a sniff. They always trying to sniff me. Whoa, now. Looks like you made a friend. Yeah, now I'm gonna die from, like, radiation. Kinda feel sorry for the big bird, bruh. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. All the heat coming off this thing's starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Now I'm curious about the readings. 160-degree angle. Alright, well, I made the radiation worse, so let's leave. Alright, I'm back. I have the thingy. Yes. Okay, show him that ball you found in the bird's mouth. Wait till you see this thing. Your mom saw something in the lake. Super Doug ate it. But it only destroyed the network on the end. Okay. Super Duck is dying. A group of researchers are looking for it. You infer from the network's decay is the result of a luminous sphere vomited up by the Super Duck node. Well, ducks are great, but even super ones can't handle glowing orb shit. So, here's my... Oh wait, who do I show it to? That's it! Is that it? Its light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline textures of everything that surrounds me. Flood me with another kiss. I'm begging you. I'm on the edge. Just one more time, please. Nope, I'm out of here. Yes, yes. His eyes are like bleeding. Oh no. There was a swamp and a lake and a refinery and Kay had no face and I'm the one. This is a great coming part of this world. Can you see it? The coming apart so that the light that has the hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I was the one in the mall. I am the one in the swamp. But who would be in the swamp and not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide? Who would not follow your mother down the ditch if it were the light? And if I were the man who presides over this night, this ditch man night, I am the one. You don't mind if we squeeze right back right quick? Bye real quick? Oh my gosh, what? Oh, you got the messenger? Nice. Yeah, you can pass. Ditchman's waiting. Hey, Rhett. Yeah? Raider to base. Let them know the messenger's on its way. Come in, ground control. This is Duck Blinds. Ground control, come in. Garrett? Why is no one answering there? Probably just prepping for launch. You two are free to take your boat through this pass. As soon as we get someone from base on the radio, we'll let them know you're coming. Okay. On the road again. We're gonna take a nice wide turn here. See if we can't see anything. Oh, sorry, that's not what I want. You sink into the shallow depths and begin the routine of dredging its bottoms with your fingers. Something wet and sponge-like distinguished itself from the silt. You take it in hand and return to the boat. Having climbed over the gunwale, you observe the object that you discovered in the waning light. It's Monkey! You found another toy, Kay? Your rotting head needed a friend to play with? That's nice. There is no infinite stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in the bag. I'm sorry, Monkey. What is the node about John's head? Oh, let me get into this and then I can talk about it.
Keith's Corner. Here's Keith.
Peace in the ring. What an evening it has been in Norco, folks. I just left S.H.I.E.L.D.'s exclusive carnival ball where Laura St. Clair is found dead in her office. The corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Mediri, no friend to the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church Mausoleum. Coincidence? Keith sure doesn't think so. To top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer Kenner John was announced that tonight he will be launching a home-brewed spacecraft from right here in the LaBranche wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Does it end there? Not quite. An insider source tells me that a war is brewing among rival factions of Kenner John's disputes, the infamous Garretts. An unfamiliar figure named Ditchman has emerged to challenge John's reign against the Discord. And John, rarely caught off stream, is nearly nowhere to be found. Who will win the war of the Garretts? Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Mediri? Where is Kenner John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eyes on the ring, because Keith's got him cornered in Keith's corner. Zero watching now. The man in the ditch is Garrett's new daddy. The man in the ditch beheaded Kenner John to secure his place as the leader of the Garretts and take control of the Ark. The man in the ditch. Oh, the head. There's a head in the lake. The Garretts are looking for it. Oh, good. I have that. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake before she died. She determined that the unpermitted construction in question was related to a spacecraft deep in the wetlands that surrounded Lake Pontchartrain. Well, good to know you aren't alone here. I know, there's a ton of people here. Hey, greetings. The costume figure keeps his attention focused on the distant crowd. You a Garrett? No, these Garretts, I've never heard of them before tonight. I came here with a group of others from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s carnival ball. The police and private security were swarming the facilities I left, a disturbance of some kind. A perfect evening to launch a rocket, with the cops already tied up at the refinery. What happened at the refinery? Another attendant of the ball said there was an explosion, though I didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation. Perhaps we'll find more on the evening news. And so here I am, from one circus to the next. This rocket, these people, what do you make of it? You must have a death wish. Maybe. Maybe they want to live, but are willing to risk death for what they believe in. That's not so uncommon. What a circus! How'd you hear about it? Text from a friend? Did you bring a kayak or anything? Someone let me float over on their raft. What about you? Inflatable mattress? Worth it. I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode. Wow, rude. Failed Garrett. I always wanted to be a Garrett, but I installed the app, but never could find the readings. I follow these guys online. They never follow me back, but that's fine. I'm starting to think all the Garretts might die tonight. This whole thing is a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Literally. Half the Garretts defected. The rest seem to be losing their minds. I hear the Garretts inside the Ark, the engineers, are holding it together, but this isn't what space travel's supposed to look like, isn't it? Half-assed like this? Seems bad. Who's your brother? Guy named Blake? Little drugged out dude with bad facial hair? We think these rocket freaks kidnapped him. Wow, I don't know anything about that. This picture just gets worse and worse. I gotta be coming out to the lake more. They got big monster birds, aliens, spaceships. Bruh, they got it all. Rose. This is not what I was... There's that bird, man. Can't talk to him. Wow, I'm in the swamp. This is unbelievable. The majesty of this place. It's so inspiring. Swamp's pretty cool. We was just taking a dive beneath the bridge and found us a whole car down there. You're a diver? So you like a real swamp person? I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Oh. Said he was chumming the waters. I mean, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, welcome to the party. Why are there so many people here? I was wondering about that myself. A friend of mine saw something online about the little mall Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We weren't doing anything else, so we came to see for ourselves. I guess word got out? Oh yeah, that part was a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as cars... Remember that thing was like, we got a whole bunch of shells? As soon as the car started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half flooded at the parish line. But all these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and walked as far down their janky road as we could until some guy in a ski mask picked us up in a raft made out of it. Like, I don't know, action figures and stuff. No clue how we're getting back. That is a fascinating... People live crazy lives, man. Okay, wait, hold still. We gotta be thorough about this. The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all the places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. I'm trying to get some... There are lots of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. Then there are the men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. They seem to have more sinister intentions. And of course, there are all the lower Garretts who've been locked out, intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help. Someone around here must know a way in. We were at the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s masquerade ball this evening. We left just in time. I heard from others that police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later. What happened? The reports of gunshots sounds like the work of oil pirates. No doubt this will escape the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. Lucky? A private who's gotten a bit too bold lately. He's been testing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s patience. He's gonna get himself killed. How do you know? I helped to secure a contract with Claire Bionics. I did my homework. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll find out soon. How do these goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? It doesn't make any sense. What I heard is S.H.I.E.L.D. gave Ken or John a bunch of money and he hired a team of engineers to build it. No way. Just what I heard. I heard it was crowdfunded. Then how'd they keep it a secret for so long? No clue. A friend of mine knows a Garrett. He said they hired contractors for part of the construction but designed the whole thing themselves. Can they even fly it? No way in hell. That's why I'm here, to watch these dipshits blow themselves up. Come on, Rico. What? They're Nazis. They're not Nazis. Yeah, they're not Nazis. They're just impressionable dorks. They squatted a mall and built a rocket. What have we done besides drink at St. Somewheres every night? Garretts are cool. We're the dorks. Oh. I just like flashing everybody. Okay, so we're gonna start from this side. Hey everybody! These look friendly. I also love how LeBlanc uses bruh but doesn't overuse it. There's a reason he is called Lucky. You don't need to worry about our friend. I know, exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is gonna keep going forever. So I'm just gonna assume that, let's go back here. This is where we're gonna stop right here. QAnon. Oh my gosh. Because this is taking way longer than anticipated, but this is good because then hopefully we'll finish up on Friday, and then we will start Ace Attorney on Monday. And I don't know why I want to have a whole week of 3 days to do it. So we're gonna stop it right here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This has been a crazy ride. I know this is like completely not like our normal shindig, but yeah. Oh. Get rid of that one. This is the one we're saving. And, yeah. That's what we're gonna... This has been just a crazy thing. Absolutely! Thank you so much for stopping by, Ari. I'm glad you had a good food night. I want to have a good food night. And thank you, Greg, as always, Greg, for being just eternally here. See you Friday. That sounds good to me. Good night, Tony. Good night, Ari. Good night, Zero. And good night, Greg. Have a good one, guys. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Eat well. Oh, I will.